Let's talk about PS1. Not that, the movie Ponniyin Selvan called PS1. So, PS1 is a epic historical action drama. Think Game of Thrones without the nudity, all the poker playing scenes, and the dragon. Think the heroic legend of Aslan without the magic. It's a movie about power play, dynasty, conspiracy with awesome landmark, beautiful costume, and everything you can expect from a historical movie. The movie takes its time to introduce the character, so the viewer can be lost. I mean, there are so many characters, I was really confused first. And I needed a little bit of time to understand who is who does what, and there are so many actors. But looking back, I believe that Maniratnam made a wonderful job as he managed to introduce so many characters in such a short time and didn't confuse too much his public. When I started to understand the movie, it became quite easy, but I'm slow and old Tamil is not my forte. I never seen such a perfect casting. It was really nice to see, this older generation of actor in this type of movie. Since these actors have never got the chance to act in this kind of movie, I think it's pretty cool that they were able to add this in their range of acting skill. I mean, back in the 80s, 90s, or even early 2000s, Hollywood wasn't really fond of this type of movie. I can only remember the movie Inside Arison that took place in the ancient history. So all of these actors, except maybe for Parthiban, who already played the role of a king as a cameo, they never got the chance to act in this type of movie, and I really enjoyed that. Karthi was more than perfect as a prince. He's mischievous, cute, brave, intelligent. He's a charmer, and I love how he stands every girl he met. And he managed to give 3 different types of gays, which is something. And Karthi is really just portraying this adorable yet trustworthy prince effortlessly. Aishwarya is really the right woman to play the role of Nandini. Without going into too much detail, Nandini is supposed to be a woman with a bewitching beauty. And OMG, she is just beautiful, she's mesmerizing, she's intelligent. No wonder that this role went to Aishwarya. She's just nailing it. Trisha was more than perfect in her role as Kundevi. Kundevai? Yes, Kundevai. She's simply gorgeous. I really felt that this movie came at a perfect time in her journey as an actress. All the scene shows how much she grew up. She mastered those micro expressions of her character, and I have reached a new level of respect for this actress. Vikram is just perfect as usual. My biggest fear was Jeyam Ravi. I always thought that he was a good actor, but I never had a wow moment with his movie. So I was just expecting a good acting and nothing above this level. And I was glad that he proved me wrong. He was perfect as Ponniyin Selvan. He gave so much presence to his character, and he really outraned himself on so many levels. And frankly, I really think that this kind of role really suits him. I'm not a big fan of this entire colorless trend going on, but I gotta say, I really liked the color grading in this movie, and I felt that it really fit. I loved the setting, even though I was surprised to see some spots in Thailand. But for someone who wanted this genre coming back, I was pleasantly surprised. Those are my few disappointments, if I may say this way, cause it's really more of a boomer thing. I had the weirdest experience with the BGM and the songs. I loved all the BGM that had an Indian style. For instance, the face-to-face between Kundevai and Nandini in the stairs. It was just perfect. But some BGM were too westernized, and I just didn't really like it. Probably because I was expecting an Indian style type of BGM throughout the movie. The sound was perfect. Too perfect. The work done on the audio is really great, but I really feel that for this kind of movie, you'll need something more vibrant, like being in an opera. You will have to feel the sound, you will have to feel the music down to your core. And because they did everything to have, a clean, crisp audio, I felt that it was kind of bland. Which is funny because when I listened to the same song on Spotify with my headphone, it was actually pleasant and enjoyable. And I still don't get why I felt this way. And the second point is I always felt that speaking ancient Tamil was the most beautiful when it's spoken from the belly. That requires to know how to control your vocal cords and your diaphragm. I'm talking the thoracic one. But some actors just failed in this exercise and the speech delivery was kind of so-so. But on the contrary, some actors were just wonderful. I mean, they did a great job. So bottom line, this movie is absolutely a movie that you must watch in a movie theater and just give it a go.